exercises um, that I haven't done in a little while. Um, Two of the exercises were decline presses and decline flies. It looked like from the videos that I had quite a few decline press videos, but I only had like one or two decline fly videos, and so I thought maybe I would try to get a filming of decline flies. I wasn't quite sure what muscles these would work, but I thought that for sure that they would probably work out my upper pec muscles and possibly my front deltoids, the front of my shoulders a little bit, but I wasn't quite sure. If you notice that I didn't really know what was going to happen with my right leg. See, the wall is right there. There's no give at all. So my right leg, my knee was kind of stuck a little bit whenever I went from the sitting position and I fell backwards, or I lowered myself backwards into the decline position on the decline bench. So I didn't know how my right knee was going to work, and I also noticed that my body, my torso, was sliding backwards and down, and I knew that this was going to happen because I looked at some other earlier videos, and I was having a hard time with trying to keep my upper body from sliding backwards and down, and so that's why it's kind of hard to see, and that's why I didn't spend a lot of time on it. But what I do is I have a belt that I got over at Big 5. It's a weightlifting belt, and I have that tied around the around the weight bench. But then I also have it also tied around my my belt loops, or my strap, or my belt strings for my shorts that tie. So the weight bench ties. It connects the decline bench frame to it holds on to my shorts, and the whole thing kind of works out like that, and it doesn't, it helps it so that I don't slide back and down as much. But if you notice, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer again, and I move the decline bench over a little bit so that my right leg would have a little bit more play room as far as how it moved around. But when I did that, then I had a little bit of sweat already on the decline bench, and sweat is somewhat of a lubricant. So my body was kind of sliding down, even though I did have the strap, the weight bench, the weight belt around the decline bench frame and connecting to my the string of my shorts. So it was kind of holding me up, but not as good as I would like. If you notice, my right leg is really flaring out quite far, and I'm trying to get a good press going on here, but the best exercise that I could get from it was a 45 degree press, because the frame of the bench, the frames of the bench were hitting my arms, and so in order not to have them hit my arms, and I had to put my body at a 45, or had put my arms at a 45 instead whenever I was doing these presses. So there's a lot of bugs to work out, and I haven't done this exercise in quite a while, and I thought that if I watched those videos, then I would kind of get an idea about what things I needed to fix and what I needed to make it better, so that it would so that I could do these decline presses no problem. But there was, it's just been a long time, so I don't remember all the things that I did, and so that's kind of why I wanted to get another video, but a farther back video, so you can see the whole thing, the troubles that I was having, the fixes that I made. I wasn't able to do the decline flies, which is what I really desired to do in this exercise, but I was able to do the decline presses, and the decline presses at 45 degree at a 45 degree angle. The 45 degree angle, what it did when I did those 45 degree angle presses, what it did was it worked out quite a bit of my shoulders, of my front deltoids, and some of my middle deltoids, or some of my middle shoulders. It didn't work out so much of the chest, but it worked out the shoulders, the front of the shoulders, quite a bit, and I guess it might have also worked out the top of the pecs a little bit too, but so it was a good workout. I broke out a sweat pretty good, and the fans were on and all that sort of business. So